Welcome back, viewers, to a very exciting episode of The Darkest Dungeon. So, in the past, I've mentioned not only the topic of taking on champion dungeons, but also the fact, I believe it was several episodes ago, that our Hellion here has rabies, and I specifically did not cure it. So this is debatably stupid. I'm sure many players would immediately want to get rid of rabies because that, I think I mentioned before, one of the reasons why why a lot of people's complaints against the leper are so virulent is that he has horrible accuracy. Well, what this is doing is it's pretty much transforming our Hellion into a leper on paper. And you might say, that's just a straight debuff. Not necessarily, because that means attacks like Iron Swan that can decimate back row positions can now do so much damage that she might be able to consistently one-shot back row stress casters if she hits. That's a big if, but there were many times in our earlier dungeon runs where Iron Swan left the enemy on 1 or 2 hit points. And now, theoretically, if we were doing a veteran mission, she'd one-shot all the time. But we're not. This is going to be a champion dungeon, so you can build the hype for that. It's going to be the first one of the playthrough, and Iron Swan with 90 accuracy is pretty bad. Luckily, we're going to buff it in the guild today to 95 accuracy, plus we're going to give her an accuracy trinket to negate rabies. So she is going to be sort of built to take out those back row positions, but even with no accuracy debuff, so she'll be at 103 accuracy, I think, or 105, one of the two. Against champion level mobs, is that enough? We're going to find out. So yes, rabies Blobsville today. Should be fun. So all this money we've been saving in the last couple episodes, we're going to blow through probably 50,000 of it right now. That's sad and depressing, but it will get some of our characters here up to level 5 armor and weapons and level 5 skills, which means they will not need any more upgrades in the game. Their money sink will finally be complete, and there will not be a need to spend any more money with them. Danvers down here as well, who's going to be one of our party members, is almost level 5. So our remaining 3, Gandalf, Middleton, and Danvers here, are not level 5. But we're going to be playing champion dungeons because we can't take level 2 or low characters into veteran. So one of these guys is going to drag along with 3 other level 5 characters into champion dungeons to get them to 5. That's how we're going to do it. I think of the 3, the most important one, I would say, of the remaining 3 is probably the Houndmaster. He is a unique. The Occultist next because he is a unique, I value him a little less, and Gandalf the lowest because we already have a Psycho Orc who is also a Crusader. Although all 3 of them will probably see play in the end game. So, that is our crew. Before I make any purchases in any of our buildings here, we need to go into upgrades. So today, we're going to be buffing the Blacksmith because of just how much stuff I'm going to be buying from them. Maybe we can save some gold. So, while this is normally a very bad idea, I'm going to be spending 15 of our crests here to convert into 5 deeds to give us the allotted 18 required to buff the Blacksmith again. There we go. And there's only 1 upgrade remaining in the Blacksmith, and now let's get to work. So, Blobsville is going to cost us 3,600 gold for her final weapon. There's the Wolf's Tooth, people. And an achievement for me. Yay. We have the Man-at-Arms here, who has 2 upgrades available. Max rank mace, max rank armor. And this is where things get even more expensive. Our Arbalist and our Houndmaster have 2 upgrades each. So, Heavy Crossbow and Refined Plate, and Millicent, and Survivor. And Danvers has the Studded Cudgel and Collar and the Splinted Leather Vest upgrades and cannot get his final tier upgrades because he's not level 5. That's alright though. I think 4 gear will be fine for him. We just spent about 20,000 gold, actually more than that. Now we're going to head into the guild and get their final tier skills. You hear those sounds, everyone? That's the sound of maxing out a character. It's refreshing because you won't have to sink this kind of money into them again, but at the same point, it's very, very expensive. We can't buff Danvers' skills any farther. So there we go. We had 104,000 gold. Now we're down to 60,000 before provisions. Are we making that back in this episode? Absolutely not, but it is what it is. This is going to be the run. It's going to be for 9 deeds, which will replenish the 0 we currently have. We're getting an item that's okay for the leper, but not that great. We're getting an amount of gold that's just okay. we are getting it is a quest mission, which means we'll be losing 3 of our inventory spaces at the beginning to get these quest items. So overall, the mission's just bad. In my opinion, it's the best of the ones available, apart from the boss, of course. The boss would be great, but I don't think we're ready to take on the Necromancer Lord yet. Not without our one of our 2, if not hell, both of them. I would be crazy enough to run 2 plague doctors for this fight, but maybe not. That would probably be bad. We're gonna run at least one of them, Zac Kimbo or Wintergreen. I don't know yet, but I'd like to get them in a couple more missions before we do that. This Cove mission's crap. The item it gives is garbage. The Suncloak is trash because we already have one, and we're not going to use it anyway. And the Hellions Hairpin is a great item if we were running low light, but we're not running low light. So for us, it's just extra gold to sell, making this the best mission available, and it gives us a decent item and some deeds and some gold. So 4 trinkets for this level. Like I said, I mentioned the accuracy debuff. That's really, really bad, but she does a lot of damage now. We're going to offset that by running Focus Ring, Overture Box, as I've talked about before. These 2 items are kind of meant to go together. She now only has -2 accuracy, which means Iron Swan has 103 accuracy. That's not great. It certainly could be better, but I think that's good enough to work at champion levels, hopefully. Our Houndmaster here is going to be running his better Whistle of the 2, and Camouflage Cloak. Our Man-at-Arms is going to be running, at the very least, a Book of Sanity. I'm gonna give him Baristan's Head in the Book of Sanity. I don't think we've run Baristan's Head yet. So this is pretty simple. Sanity's -20 stress, Baristan's Head's 20 stress, so they cancel each other out. So no stress gain or loss on him. 25% protection at 55 hit points. He's going to be very, very hard to kill. And in a champion level dungeon, we do need somebody that's very tanky. So for our Arbalist, we're going to be taking the Bullseye Bandana. I'm not sure if we've run it yet. It's kind of like a worse Focus Ring, but sadly we don't have 2 Focus Rings, so that'll be all right. He does the Arbalist does lose some dodge, but gains some accuracy and especially some crit, things it needs. And we're also going to throw on the Crescendo Box to make our Arbalist just that much faster. It'll add some stress, but it will also add good damage and 2 speed, 2 things we need. If our Arbalist acts before the rest of our party, I'm okay with that. It'd be nice if she was critting more often. So, those are our trinkets. This is the mission. It's provision time. Make sure we're going into the right level here. We are. Here we go. Oh! Well, thank you, game. I did not know that. So we have no camping skills equipped? Wow. I wouldn't have caught that. Thank you, game. Alright. So we have our 3 pickaxes here, which again take up inventory slots. It stinks because we can't get rid of them until we find the quest items. They could be at the very beginning of the level. They could be all the way at the end of the level. I don't know. Dog treats, I will probably throw them out and forget to use them. Maybe because I'm saying that. Maybe. Knock on wood, I'll use them this time. I don't know. It's a medium run, so we're going to take our standard food allotment, leaving 4 food behind. We're going to be taking our standard shovel allotment. Let's see, it is the Warrens. Do we need a 4th shovel? And we have enough gold. I'm just going to buy a 4th, honestly, and not be stingy. It is a champion dungeon. Bandages are pretty useful here. I'm going to bring 3. Anti-venom is less useful. I'm going to bring 1. Missile herbs are useful. I'm going to bring 3. Keys, of course. 2 holy water and our standard torch allotment here of 14 torches for a medium run. Just to be on the safe side, because it is a champion dungeon, I'm going to bring 16. So we have 1 empty inventory spot. Great. Alright. As per usual, folks, I am going to make a quick cut, and I will see you guys at the beginning of the dungeon.
Kept you waiting, huh?
I let the dogs out.
I've no time for games.
Those who covet injury find it in no short supply.
Alright, so here we are at the beginning of the dungeon. I think in a couple of previous episodes I've talked about bad dungeon layout. The thing with the Warrens is you can sometimes get maps that look like other dungeons, or you can get this. You can get the glorified cube here. It's not a cube totally, but this is the Warrens in a nutshell. Every single passageway is a three long hallway, which is good. It means I would say there are lower chances for fights here. However, we've got to walk through literally every single room. I don't think we can skip any rooms, theoretically, to get around. I'm going to walk up to the left to get to this room first, and then walk probably back around, and probably end the dungeon somewhere in the middle. For pickups, gold is still very important. We're going to be going for gold. And for heirlooms, the most important heirloom now by far is the crest. Because I'm not going to be choosing to upgrade too many more buildings, or let me rephrase it. I will upgrade them if I can, but the upgrades are no longer mandatory. I want to get the furnace upgrades complete and the guild upgrades complete, but upgrading the abbey and sanitarium further would be good things to do, but they're not required, I think, to win the game. So because crests can be converted into any other type of resource, and because you need far more crests than any other type of resource in the game, it makes it more economically efficient if I have to choose, say, crests over portraits, to just keep going crests. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, here we go. Heading north. It's a champion level dungeon, boys. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared. But let's just hope these rabies pay off. Alright, first item. Contains loot. Okay. We'll take the gold over the onyx for now. Empty satchel, alright. Make sure we have that high torchlight.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Ah, analytic shrine right here, very convenient. Alright. Knock it down. Alright, that freed up an inventory slot. Very good. I have a crate now. So far, some decent curios. Stashed heirlooms. We'll take them for now. If we have to drop them later, we will. Okay. Not max torchlight.
The light. The promise of safety.
Okay, scouting a ping. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a fight down here. It's treasure. Okay. And a secret room. Ooh, okay. Very nice. Hunger ping. That's okay. We take 4 more of those. This is gonna be a great one here with the bandages. That was not as good as I thought it would be, but more food. It's always worth it. I actually gained a hunger ping now. Take torch, so we're maximum
In radiance, may we find victory.
Let's see what we got. Oof. Okay, they are surprised. Very good. I'm not sure how well you guys will be able to hear this on YouTube, but the music has changed for max rank dungeons. It's a little more epic now. Alright, I think. So, we had the large flesh eater. I'm not sure if this is an enemy that we've come across yet, but it's a bigger version of this guy, the flesh eaters. And the swine skeever I know we haven't seen yet. Yeah, this is your typical back row horrifying creature that has to die. So, is it worth marking is the question. I don't think so. It's worth killing. Hopefully our Hellion can finish this off. That was a very low roll. I'm not happy with that one. She doesn't have the debuff yet. And someone else is going to kill the skeever. So let's move him up and try to stun the big guy here. It's a great stun on the man-at-arms, but it requires our Hellion to lose the ability to cast that. Cripple them, okay?
Exposed to a killing blow.
18 damage crit. Stress and a heavy blight. Heavy blight. Munch, alright. Crit.
Dazed. Reeling. About to break.
Alright. So we can get rid of that skeever.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Try to get rid of this front row with that if we can. Munch, alright. Another blight. Stun chance, too high. Oof, he lived, okay. It's probably worth marking the big guy. This does not clear these issues, so let's mark him. Stinks that this flesh eater's still alive. We can pray. Okay, I think that applies a pretty heavy debuff, I would imagine. Yeah, oh yeah, Mark. Yikes. We gotta kill this flesh eater before he can act. Hellion will kill you. We gotta act on this guy, though. I guess he's marked. Should've used dog treats here. Alright, so we can kill this flesh eater. We can.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Let's move you back into first position here. Nah, this is gonna hurt. Yep. 29 damage. Yikes. Okay. You're still marked. We need to go for a heal on our Hellion. Try to race this guy down. Let's try to race him down. He hits hard, but we can hit just as hard. Can't do any damage to him. Oh, we can actually from here. Alright. That was in the hope that we'd mark and repose ourselves so we wouldn't attack the Hellion anymore. Oh, she's Death's Door. Yep. With a blight.
Teetering on the
Oh my
brink,
gosh. Alright.
facing the abyss.
We can't heal her until our other character goes. She could die here. We could lose the first character to play through right here. Is there any way we can get rid of him? We can mark him. Our Arbalist has to heal the Hellion. Nope.
This is
dead.
no place for the weak or foolhardy.
Alright, 3-man run.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Yikes. Okay, well, we definitely need those curios. We need these back. So we're gonna camp here. What are we throwing out? We need keys. And we're gonna use the dog treats for certain, so I guess we're gonna chuck holy water. Holy water is useful here. I think we have to throw it though. Well, let's camp.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Prevent nighttime ambush. Restring marching plan. Do we have a level 3 ability we can use? Level 2? No, we don't. Alright. What is the most stress? Purge. Alright.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Well, double tentacle devour. It's not how I expected to lose the first character of the run, but rest in peace, Blobsville. You will be missed. Our heals wouldn't have done anything at the Arbalist. We had to clear the mark, which is what I tried to do by having our man-at-arms riposte to give himself a mark, hoping the Tentacle Devourer would go after him. The only character in the game that could have healed enough to have possibly survived 29 damage is an occultist. But we didn't have an occultist that could run this mission, I guess. I didn't rank him high enough, in my mind. I guess that's all we're taking for now. Let's see if we can complete this mission and get the heck out of here. Quest location. Okay. Let's see how bad this fight is. So now we're running on fumes here, but retreating at this point gives all of us stress, and I don't know. I'd like to see if we can complete the mission at least and get out. So this gives a buff. What do we want the buff to have? Let's put the buff on the character that's going to be all of our damage right now. Actually, let's put the buff on... yeah. 30% damage until camp, we just camped. Okay, that is insane. It's really good. Alright, let's see what we got here for a fight. triple swine beavers, okay, and they're surprised. Arbalest should go first. No, it's not. Okay. Dodged. 34 dodge, because that's how we're gonna do things now. Alright, this should stun. It does, and our Arbalest hopefully can. That's a fairly good chance of killing. Nope, of course not. We haven't had a single good shot yet. Vomit, alright. 0 damage. Stress and disease. Vomit, okay. Dodged, very nice. Vomit. That was a pretty good run. Actually, that was a pretty good setup. Alright, we are dog treating here. Arbalest will kill you. Will hit you. There we go. Vomit, alright. Crit.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered. Annihilated.
Our Arbalest is amazing right now. But she's all we got. Gotta cure stress too. Cure? No, it doesn't. Alright.
Eradicated.
Double crit. Alright.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Considering we get 4 hunger pings out of 3 food now, no one has stress eater, right? Yeah, we get the extra hunger pings, so let's drop this, take crests. We want gold, because we're going to be leaving. We're not clearing this out, I don't think. We're going to run. Well, if we, well, ideally we'll complete the level as much as we can, but do we need the torches now? I mean, yeah, if we got to find this thing, we need the torches. We're going to use a dog treat in the next fight, so I want to keep it for that. Do we need the portraits? No, cut them for gold. That was painful, but gold is probably more useful now. See if we can get to this trap and clear some stress off of it. What's the disarm chance on you? 60 is not very good at this point in the game. 80 is pretty good. How about Arbalest? 60, alright, we'll cure stress on the Hound Master here. Okay. It stinks that we lost character, because now we're doing alright, but we'll see. What do we got? Ah, you again. Alright. How bad is the Swine Slayer at this point in the game? I don't know. I don't value him as being that scary. I'm probably gonna keep him alive. He can stun though, constantly. The Arbalest can't hit this guy. If we stun him with... No, wait, the Swine Slayer only takes up 1 position, so if we stun this character and move him back... Now we gotta mark the Carrion Eater, so we can stun the other guy and move him back. That's what we're gonna do. Hopefully, yep, nice. Ugh. What was the point of it then?
A singular strike.
Highest damage hit of the playthrough right there. It's above Poggers. Alright. Yes! No stun on the Arbalest. Awesome. Okay. Don't stun her. Alright, so now she's gonna be dead next hit. Luckily, you're not gonna be alive for 1 turn, pal. You're out of here. Dog treats. I'm making sure you're out of here. Get out.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Alright. What's our post here? Hopefully goes for our Man-at-Arms, who I have set up to be tanky for a reason. We gotta heal her too. Great. We gotta waste some turns healing her. Oh, I guess this was great. Oh, nice, and a dodge. Very good. Nice. Gotta try to heal our ballista here. Very nice. Crit heal there. Please go for it. Stop going for the same target. Alright. Nice. Alright, that's good. Now she's back in the game. That shouldn't do too much. 5, it's worth it if she's stunned. No, wow. What's her stun resist? 90, she's lucky. My goodness. I want to see if I can get one more heal off her. No, I don't think we're going to. Like, we'll do it, but he'll probably attack her. Don't attack her, attack someone else. No, okay. Eventually one of these is going to crit, it's not going to be worth it, so we should just kill him now.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay. This is a stupid altar that does not give you anything good. I don't think. Quest location in here, that's good. Definitely max torchlight if we can. Let's buff twice.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
No fight? Okay, I thought it was a fight. Okay, 2 shrines down. Another thing, do we want, now that I think about it, do we want to replace the bullseye bandana with the focus ring? And give her the... Ooh, I like the crescendo box, honestly, on this. This hurts dodge more. Yeah, she doesn't need the extra accuracy, which is good. This is a better loadout for her. Is focus ring and overture box better on the Houndmaster? I'd argue it probably is. That doesn't give him the speed though. No, then it's not better. I'll keep him the way it is. Alright, quest location. Yes. Okay. We can leave. Hey. Bad quirk removal. What do you got? 2 that are bad. What do you got? Not bad. What do you got? Not bad. Alright, you're up. Shocker! Mercurial, of course. Oh, alright. Cool. Got rid of a bad quirk. It's like 5,000 gold we just saved. We'll hit this on the way out. If we succeed with this, which is still not guaranteed that we win this, because we have, I think, another fight. Maybe we don't. That's only because we've had very lucky room placement. Alright, now because he has so much stress, I'd like you to try to disarm it, so let's go for it. No, alright. Well, we tried.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Okay, we can actually leave. See if we can at least hit that room down there. There's so much potential loot here, though. Grab these curios is a pointless one. Alright. Pointless, okay. Let's head up here, hit these 2 curios, come back, secret door leave. We'll have to go through one fight to do it. But now we have inventory slots. I don't want to waste them all. This fight this is already bad enough because we lost somebody. What we got? Okay, useless fight. See? Oh well. I complain about it all I want. I'm sure I played that wrong. That first encounter with Blobsville. There had to be a way to save her.
Decimated. The ground quakes.
You can't cry havoc because it's no position 4 for you to go to.
Destroyed.
Let's finish this. We'll cure our stress with critical hits.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Nice. We no longer have holy water. Okay. Well, we tried. I did search this way, right? I did. Alright. At least we completed the mission. 3 of our characters get experience for it. We gotta replace our Hellion, though. We don't have an Hellion. That means like 10 more episodes to get one this high. That stinks. Well. Alright, YouTube, get ready for a long run. This game is going to take me longer than I thought to beat. Alright, I guess that sort of pays for the loss. Not really. This was crap, but it is what it is. Let's go before we die.
Robbed of their ridings, the swine will grow ever more ignorant. If such a thing were possible.
Alright, so 20k. That sort of makes back what we lost. We have enough gold to throw around. We made back a good amount of heirlooms, so it wasn't entirely wasted. And there they are. Our 2 randos from the beginning of the game that don't have names are our first 2 level 6 characters. You pick up Sickly from it, that's not good, and you pick up Enlightened. Great. Blobsville bites the dust.
The twisting tunnels no longer exhale the toxic stench of degeneracy.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Let's unequip our trinkets here. Unequip our characters. And see what we'll be doing next time. Probably going for this fortifying garlic. We have a powerful quest now in the Warrens, which is the resolve XP will be good. It'll guarantee we get to rank 16, or 16 what? Rank 6. But more importantly, 15% damage, which is a great buff. I mean, it's just 15% damage regardless. Every character gets that bonus on every ability they have. It's very good. And there she is. Blobsville, the champion diseased rabies-induced Hellion that I didn't want to cure. And to be fair, I don't even think her rabies killed her. She never missed an attack. So, there you go. Press F in the chat. That's it. First one down. Champion, rank 2. So now we're going to have to play who knows how many more episodes to get another character, or 2 for that matter, up here to rank 5. But it's what it is. She was as powerful as we could make her. Max stats, max abilities. Got 2-shot by some tentacle monster. So is the way of the game. Alright, well, I can't say this was a great episode, but it was our first champion dungeon, so for you guys that have seen the difference in between veteran and champion difficulty, yeah, that sucked. We did hit for 50 damage, though. That was cool. But anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next episode, and hopefully things will go better then. See y'all later.